Alright, so I'm Bubba Fisher. I have posted a few videos in the past. Got this, tackle warehouse unboxing, and a rod. So I lost, at Prineville Reservoir in Central Oregon, I lost my lamb glass rod and a Fluger Triton, I don't know, something like that. Something T, like a $40 reel. In Prineville, it was only like 15 feet off the bank, but it was like 20 feet deep, and it was fall, so it was really cold. My cousin tried going swimming for it. We couldn't find it, but I know where I screenshotted my GPS locations on it, so I will try to put that like right now if I like. Oh, right before I get into this, I have one concern about this order is the Fluger that I had was a 25, or it's actually a 250 size, and I was going to get 300 at first because I have a 400 Fluger President 2016 limited edition on my lamb glass redline, and that's my salmon rod in, so 4,000 size, and so I was thinking, oh well, I'll just drop down one size, 3,000, and I didn't have any reference, and so I ended up going down to a 2,500, but I don't know if that's gonna work, so I don't know what's gonna go down. So all opened, packaging, piece of paper. So I got my sticker, my tackle warehouse sticker, always important. I got my tackle warehouse shirt. It's pretty cool. Let's just get into the big thing. So here is the reel. I'm super excited for that. BG 2500. Daiwa BG 2500. I guess it doesn't even have tape. Ooh, I'm excited. Alright, that's pretty cool. So, the handle wasn't shipped with it, but they kind of wrapped it in that, you know. One thing that I don't like about this reel, and if you guys are watching this, and know if they have anything to do with it, is I don't like that style of handle. I would rather have like, I really like the handles 13 fishing, like I have a 13 fishing Inception, and I really like that style of handle, like, or just like a really nice handle is the Fluger President 2016 limited edition. It's nice, nice wood handle, kind of like the 13 fishing handles, but it's a lot bigger for a spinning rod. But I don't know, I don't really like this. It's either I wanted something like the 13 fishing ones, or a ball handle that they use in saltwater fishing, you know, like kind of a round thing. But looks like they gave us a big warranty sheet thingy, or like, you know, for repair and stuff, because if I can, I'm definitely going to try getting a different spool for this, so then I can switch spools with different line, because this will actually end up being a bass and trout reel, but there's obviously differences there. So my whole entire thing about the sizes is done. This is just, oh, this is amazing. Like, oh my gosh. So this is the reel. Like I said, BG 2500. Try getting that focus. It's just a super nice reel. I'll show you at the end of the video, but I'm gonna try going fishing. It's just so smooth. It's just amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. It also, thing to mention is it has the little rubber band, silicone, I don't know, something like that. So it's you don't have to put electrical tape backing on there for braid. And I'll get into that later because I'm going to be doing a new system that I've never really used before. Next thing I have is, actually, let's do the smallest thing now. So I got these little Ultra Point Stay-lok swivels and snap swivels. I didn't really know the sizing. I know because, like, as everybody knows, like the smaller, like for hooks, the smaller the number gets, the bigger the bigger they get until they get into aughts, and then it switches. Yeah, I didn't know. I ordered size 1.1. I didn't know there's a 1 to there. And these will work. They're not as small as I like them for trout around here. They're a little bulky, but I think they will work a lot better. Next thing is, so I got this Sufix performance braid. This is 200 pound or 20 pound, 150 yards. I'm gonna actually try using this as backing because I love braid. I normally use the Power Pro braid when on my trout rods and all my rods. Like I have Power Pro Super Slick 40 pound green color on my salmon rod. I got the Power Pro 85 pound on my bottom fishing rod in the red color. And well, this was kind of a cool color. I really like this. But one thing I don't like about it is braid is expensive. And if you're using spinners like I do in Central Oregon on the Deschutes, I live a couple miles away or a couple blocks away from it, is I normally use spinners. And you have to either spend a lot of money in swivels or just ruin your line. And even if you have good swivels, the action of the spinning reel still kind of messes up the line, and eventually it doesn't cast very well. And so, you know, I got this, and what I'm going to do is, because I wanted the Seaguar fluorocarbon, finesse fluorocarbon, this is 6.2 pounds, 150 yards. The reel for 6 pounds on this thing is 210 yards. So I didn't want to go super like not enough. And honestly, if this is my river rod, I'm never using spinners probably past, it's pushing it to say 50 yards or something. You know, I'm fishing with little panther martins and stuff. So this I'll probably put it actually like try getting to like 75 yards or something with this as backing, because if I'm fishing with bait or something, and I don't even know if I can cast that far with that rod yet, but I don't have to worry about line twists. So this is a Seaguar finesse fluorocarbon 6.2 pounds, and I've never used fluorocarbon before. Just heard it's super good. It says finesse in it, so I don't know. There's about probably still 2 feet of snow. There's probably about 3 feet of snow, but the last 2 weeks it's been melting, and then it just got snowed on again. So it's winter. It's really cold, and I want to be pretty finesse on them. Second thing I got, which people are saying that spybait's really finesse. But this thing's actually pretty heavy. I think I could probably cast this on a bait caster. Is I got the spinbait 80 by realis. It's Duo International. I thought it was realis. I don't know. And spybaiting is pretty cool. I've never tried it before. I've seen it on videos and stuff. I really like the spybaiting technique of silent capture. You know, that's pretty cool. But I got this little guy. See if I can get this out. There's another trap door. So this is in the rainbow trout color. I don't know if it's focused or not. Like I said, I can't see, but you know, that might even work for trout. I actually got this for smallmouth mostly. But this is way heavier than I thought it was. It's actually pretty cool. I think this was 1/4 of an ounce, maybe a little bit heavier, was actually going to be that heavy. So then the next thing is going to be my rod. Because the size, I got it right, so I think this is the side you're supposed to open it on. I'm excited, guys. This is going to be a long video, but oh my gosh, it's just so nice. One thing I don't know is I'm pretty sure this whole entire bundle mess is supposed to go over the eyelet, so I hope no damage is done or anything. I don't know. If so, I could just send it back, or I don't know how to deal with that. But at Tackle Warehouse, my last, I don't know, that's the only thing I've ever seen like that, because my last rod, I spent like 20 minutes trying to get that stupid ball of bubble wrap and other stuff off. Like, I know that's the only rod I've ever purchased from there, so I don't know if that's usual, but I've never seen any really very many complaints on YouTube or anything about that. So I just hope it's not broken. If it is, it's not a very big deal, you know. It's not a horrible thing, but so this is the rod. I wish it was 2-piece, honestly, because I just started bass fishing, but it is the No.8 Hellbent, apparently. It is a medium light action rod. It was on Tackle Warehouse. It was for sale. I think it was only like a $7 sale or something. Like, it wasn't a big sale, but it got my attention, and yeah, it looks like a nice rod for trout and maybe some smallmouth for sure, and I don't know, it might be a little bit too light for largemouth, but a good finesse rod in general, I think. So I'll just give you the ratings really quick before I show you it. It's a 7-foot medium light. I actually, on Tackle Warehouse, I think they said 7.1 medium light. Medium light fast, actually. 4 to 8 pounds, 1/16 to 3/8 ounce lure rating, which is perfect for what I do. Like, and I don't know, someday and eventually, hopefully this summer, because I'm going to be getting my license in April, hopefully, unless if I fail it, which would be very embarrassing. And I should get a truck, and I want to build a canopy, and I have all these plans, you know, freedom, you know, and I want to go fishing, and I really want to bring you guys along and show you guys that. And I know Oregon isn't a big place for, it's pretty big for fly fishing, but I honestly don't fly fish very much, and you never really hear about it for bass fishing. And I think all states should have, I don't know, you can go onto YouTube and say trout fishing or bass fishing Oregon, or I don't know, Wyoming, but Wyoming's actually pretty popular for fishing. And I think people should have a good basis, because if a beginner fisherman has to go from, I know there's a lot of like John B, Chris, I don't know what his name, Chris something, AP Bassing and stuff, they're from Illinois, and a lot of other YouTubers are from Illinois, or the East Coast, or like Nebraska and stuff with Flair, and it varies when you go north into the West Coast. And California has a pretty big thing with their swim bait things and stuff, and I don't know, I just really want to start producing videos and stuff, and I don't want to just keep it to Oregon. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've never really traveled or anything and settled in too much. I think we should move around and venture, you know, see as far as you can go. So yeah, I'll probably edit that out, but you know. So yeah, subscribe, like, and leave a comment.